In example 4, we're given a differential equation, and we want to find the particular solution that passes through the point 1 comma negative 3, and that's given to us here in function notation. So the first step with these types of problems is to multiply by dx on each side, and in this case, multiply by y on each side, and that's called separating your variables. Notice when we do that, the dx's cancel on the left, and the y's cancel on the right. So we're left with y dy. It's supposed to be a y here. Let me erase that. So we've got y dy is equal to x plus 2 dx. Now that our variables are separated, we'll take the integral of each side. When we integrate y, we wind up with y squared over 2 using the power rule in reverse. And on the right-hand side, we'll wind up with x squared over 2 plus 2x plus c. At this point, we're going to go ahead and solve for that c value. So using our value of y, which is negative 3, we'll substitute that in here. And then our x value is 1. 9/2 will be our fraction on the left. On the right, we're going to have 1/2 plus 2, which is 5/2. And if we subtract 9 over 2 and 5 over 2, we wind up with 4 over 2, which is also 2. So c has to be 2 for this one. We're going to take this line in our work, and we're just going to replace that c value with what we found it to be, which is 2. Now our task is to solve for y. So we'll multiply each side of this equation by 2, wind up with y squared is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 4, and then we're going to take the square root. At this point, we have a choice to make. Should we make that a positive square root or a negative square root? So to make that choice, you're going to go back to your initial condition. And we see here that when the input is 1, the output has to be negative 3. That tells me that I need this square root to be negative. Whatever number's underneath, which hopefully should be 9, so that would be 1 squared plus 4, so that's good. That actually has to be negative 3 according to our initial condition, so we do need that negative sign out in front. If you're having trouble with that, just resubstitute in your initial condition, and that will tell you what sign that you need to have when you take the square root of the left and the right-hand side of the equation.